Here we go. We are live. I am Jay Ramey of RoCo Radio here with Reidsville Rams senior Dionte Neal. Dionte Neal, long list of accomplishments. Two-time state champion in basketball, one-time state champion in football. He's played in 7 state title games, and he's heading into his senior year. So looking to notch a couple more, I'm assuming. But Dionte Neal, long list of accomplishments. He's the all-time leader for interceptions at Reidsville. He's received a variety of offers for Division I basketball and football. And, I would go down your entire list of accomplishments, but we've only got so much time trying to get out of here before midnight. So who have you received offers from for basketball and for football?
Basketball, I've received from App State, Boston College, UNCG, Eastern Kentucky, Stetson, Norfolk State. Football, you got Duke, Carolina, Boston College, App State, and Bethune-Cookman.
Crazy, crazy. So have you been visiting any of these colleges?
So yeah, I went to Boston College last 2 weeks ago, I think, and then I'm be visiting App State soon and UNCG. I went to Tennessee on a basketball visit a few months ago, so I've been in a few schools.
Okay, and you're still planning to go see more of them?
Yeah,
What is your summer looked like? What have you been doing this summer?
workouts, and more workouts. Trying to get ready for this upcoming football season, along with staying with AAU basketball. So it's been back and forth between those two things.
What are the main things you're trying to improve on for football specifically?
Football, I want to be get stronger. Obviously, always get faster. Get my hands better, my route running better. Because I know at the next level, if I decide to play football, that I'm gonna have to be way stronger and way faster.
So you're really trying to improve in football. Are you just trying to maintain in basketball right now and kind of wait till further down the line to make those main improvements? And football is the main thing right now, or are you working on both equally?
Definitely working on both equally. Basketball wise, I want to extend my range even further because shorter guards got to be able to shoot the three at a high clip. So just being consistent with my three ball, get my teammates involved, being a better vocal leader, things like that.
When did you first pick up a basketball? When was the first time?
Probably like 1 years old.
So you've been playing for a very long time, ever since you could hold one.
Long time. My
Well,
dad, my dad was actually the coach here at Reidsville, and my first steps was in the Reidsville High School gym.
that's crazy. So so you've been around basketball your entire life. What would your early career look like? Like elementary school, what were you doing basketball wise?
Um, I don't want to be like too like cocky or whatever, but I was pretty good. I was ranked seventh in the country in my when I was in like third grade, so I was
Goodness.
pretty good. So yeah, a lot of hard work. Just the same thing is now basically, just the hard work improved and got even harder as you got older. So
What about middle school? What were you doing in middle school?
middle school, went to Reidsville in seventh grade, played with Al Jarreek and all of those guys, and we won a championship my seventh grade year and eighth grade year. So it was pretty good.
And then coming into football, obviously playing the state championship your first year, you win the state championship sophomore year, and then in this last year, number one seed, knocked out in the second round. So what would you say your goals are uh, in football? Let's say football wise, what are your goals to improve on, specifically you, but not you, but the team? What do you want to improve on?
Yeah. Um, we definitely. I think there's only one goal in mind. It's just to get back to where we need to be, which is the state championship game. We know it's gonna take hard work. It's gonna take dedication. It's gonna take sacrifice. So, with me being a senior, which is crazy, time went by fast. Me being a senior, I know I'm gonna have to be a vocal leader. I'm gonna have to be a senior leader, and I'm gonna have to. I have experience there, so experience in the playoffs and going deep in the playoffs and going to state championships. So it's just going. It's not gonna be leading by example. It's gonna be telling guys what to do. Also,
How good does it feel to have Kendra Harrison back?
feels amazing. 6'8" tight end, number one tight end in the country. I mean, what more can you ask for?
So you've got Kendra back, but a lot of the senior leaders have left, and you've kind of had to deal with that. Of course, Ali left, you've had to deal with great talent leaving the program. How do you deal with that?
Yeah, it's really just next man up mentality. When we're in practice, when those guys were there, they were pushing the younger guys that was below us to get to be ready for this moment that came up now. So hopefully this summer, going into August, those guys will be ready, and we just build up from there so we get ready for December.
We talked about your basketball career, how 1 year old you were making your first steps in the Reidsville gym. So let's talk about your early football career. A lot of players start football a lot later than they start basketball. Were you playing football your whole life?
So I'd say I started playing football when I was like 5 or 6. I was playing flag football at for the Reidsville Rec. So yeah, ever since then I just been playing. I played a lot of quarterback growing up, all the way to really high school. I played quarterback, and in ninth grade year I switched to receiver.
So do you like playing quarterback or receiver more?
Um, I'd say I like playing receiver more, just because I feel like it fits me more. It's just I've always played quarterback, so it was natural. It was easy.
So you've been a two-sport athlete your whole life. Did you ever play dabble in like baseball or any spring sports?
I did actually. Like why when I started playing basketball and football, like serious, like taking it serious, I was a four sport. I played baseball and soccer as well
You
growing
were
up.
you were a four-sport athlete.
I play everything I can play.
So do you think that those other sports kind of helped you improve basketball and football to where you are now, even though it wasn't specifically basketball and football?
Yeah, definitely. Like baseball, hand-eye coordination. Obviously, got to catch a baseball, hit a baseball. I was never that good at hitting, but yeah. And soccer footwork, just get my footwork better for football and basketball.
So everything's kind of led up to this. You've been playing sports your whole life. Even the sports you're not playing right now have kind of benefited you. So what if I told you when you were like, let's go way back. Say you were 7 or 8 years old, and I told you that you'd be a Reidsville senior with 3 rings, and you'd be looking at a ton of Division I colleges for both sports. What would you say? Would you be shocked at all, or was your mind not really in that spot?
Definitely, I'd definitely be shocked. Never thought that any of this would be possible. I was just playing the game because I liked it. I thought basketball was fun, football was fun, baseball and soccer was fun. So I was really just playing it just because I liked it. But as I got older, I started to develop like a love for it, and now we're here.
When did it when did it become a goal? When was the moment that you said, "Oh yeah, I can play at that level"?
I say going into my eighth grade year, going into my eighth grade year, had a really good like summer playing with Team CP3, and also that summer I was playing up with the high schoolers, so I had a pretty good performances there, and I thought to myself I could be pretty good.
You're one of the greatest athletes in Rockingham County history. Is it hard to deal with kind of that pressure, especially playing for Reidsville? They've got a big fan base. Is it tough for you to deal with all of the pressure that comes with being one of the top athletes in the state?
Um, I'm not gonna say it's tough. It's definitely a blessing. Um, you go everywhere, it's people who want to take pictures with you and things like that. I never thought that happened to me, but it's definitely a blessing, and all the hard work that you put in, that those things come with it. So it's just a plus.
So basketball wise, back to back state championships, just an incredible job. What are your goals? Kind of same thing in the football vein. What are your goals team wise for this upcoming year?
You said basketball.
Yeah, basketball.
Um, we just wanna get better. We know that we're gonna have a target on our back coming back to back state champions. So we just feel like we got to be even more hungry than the first 2 years that we won it. So
When did you find out that you were the Gatorade Player of the Year for North Carolina?
um when I woke up going I was going to school one day, I think. Yeah, I was going to school one day. I woke up, I looked at my phone, and I saw Gatorade had mentioned me in the story. And I had been hearing like talks that I might win it and stuff like that. So when I seen they mentioned me, I looked at it and it said Gatorade Player of the Year in the state of North Carolina. It said my name. I went then my living room went crazy.
I bet that felt very good. So you've had a lot of big moments. You've had big schools give you offers. You've won a state title in football. You've won two state titles in basketball. What would you say is your best memory as a football or basketball player? What's your best sports memory?
Winning that first basketball state championship against Farmville Central. It was a 1 point game. I came down, made a layup, and then they got the ball, and they had a wide open corner three. Luckily, they missed it. So running into my dad's arms, and that was the rest is history.
All right. All right, that's Dionte Neal. So 2025, 26 is going to be pretty crazy. What's kind of your timeline when it comes to, picking a college, when it comes to what you're looking to do in football and basketball? What are you thinking?
Um, y'all can definitely expect a decision made by early late September, early October.
All right. All right. It's Dionte Neal, best basketball athlete in the state according to Gatorade, not just us. And we got a little bit of bias here, but Dionte Neal, super humble guy, three-time state championship winner, and we are looking forward to seeing what you do next, Deontay.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much.